At this time, 8th grade students Anthony Lamb and Kira Minch will lead us in reciting the Pledge of Allegiance, which will also be signed by 3 members of our American Sign Language class, Brielle Kosovich, Allison Mowry, and June Scherer. Then please remain standing as the Bayshore Band plays the Star-Spangled Banner, which will be signed by Son of Franklin, Evelyn Kovacs-Petak, and Emma Train.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, student participants and Bayshore Band. Good evening, parents, family, and friends. On behalf of Superintendent Dr. Alphone, Board of Education President Mr. Capone, and Assistant Principal Mr. Gannon, welcome to the 2025 Bayshore Middle School Promotion Ceremony. Thank you to all of our board members and administrators here today, and of course, welcome to the Bayshore Class of 2025. I consider myself fortunate to stand before you today to represent the remarkable students and staff of Bayshore Middle School. Before I begin my remarks, I would like to pause and recognize the many individuals whose efforts have made this day possible for each of our graduates. First, we would... Oh, that didn't happen in practice, everybody. We'd still be in the APR at Bayshore. First, we would like to recognize the many professionals who have made a daily impact on our students over the last 3 years. You have helped them thrive academically, personally, and socially. You have helped guide them towards their potential as both learners and as members of our community. While today we say goodbye to one another, your impact will echo into the future through the lives of each of these graduates. And finally, our graduates would like the opportunity to recognize all the individuals seated around us whose sacrifices have made them the people they are. Family and friends, know that you are loved and appreciated by the young men and women before me today. Thank you, everyone. All right. Class of 2025, I want to invite you to be fully present in this moment. Take a deep breath, shake off whatever just happened with that standing snafu. Take a look around at the room that I get to see from where I stand of all the people who are here who love you and support you and want to see you at this milestone moment tonight. Class of 2025, you will always have a special place in my heart. We started at Bayshore together, you as sixth graders and me as the new principal, and I could not have asked for a better group for my first three-year class. In 2022, you arrived at Bayshore, kind and curious and full of energy, and this week, in a blink of an eye, you leave us, not just taller and smarter, but wiser and braver. As you pause today to reflect on that three-year journey, it's okay if you're feeling a swirl of emotions. Sad that your time at Bayshore is coming to an end, yet relieved that middle school is. Proud and grateful of how far you've come, yet nervous about what lies ahead. Like Andy in Toy Story 3, you are now packing away much of what defined your childhood. And ahead of you is a new path, one that you cannot see too far down just yet. So let's spend our brief time together this evening considering the things that you should hold close on the journey ahead. Absolutely your friends and family, your goals and your dreams. And I want to make an additional and perhaps unusual packing suggestion. I want you to take with you a question, not advice and not answers, just a question. Who are you becoming? As you step into high school, a similar sounding but profoundly different question is going to follow you everywhere you go. That question is, what are you becoming? Now, no one will use those exact words. It will sound more like, what classes are you going to take? Are you trying out for the team? You got any shows coming up? Or even just, who are you hanging out with this weekend? Now, these aren't bad questions. Heck, when I run into you next year, these are probably the questions that I will ask you. But these questions are incomplete because they're asking what you are becoming. Are you an honors kid or an athlete or a performer or part of a certain group? But none of these is who you are. Who you are, your character, your courage, your convictions, that's yours to build. And unlike the what's, it's yours to keep. You see, you won't play any one role forever. And what you can be can change in a moment. As a high school teacher for over 20 years, I had countless conversations with kids not much older than you about how to move forward when the role that had defined them was taken away. Sometimes it looked like an athlete on crutches, or an AP student holding a rejection letter, or a performer who's no longer in the spotlight. If your identity is too squarely planted on what you are, it's easy to feel lost when it's gone. So that brings us back to the question I want you to pack with you for the journey ahead. Who are you becoming? When we define our who, our character, with care and intentionality, the more resilient and grounded and free we'll be, no matter what changes around us. And the older you get, the more you realize that the roles you play as well as your character allows. Because who comes before what? So as I close today, I'll leave you with this. Your what's, the roles that you will play in high school over the next 4 years, they matter. And they matter a lot. They will help shape you and your future. They will give you opportunities to find out what your gifts are and to find out what you're made of. But remember this, the external is not eternal. So let the what's refine you and let the who define you. So become someone who does the right thing when no one's watching, someone who stays true to their values when the world is running the other way, someone who lifts others up even when it's inconvenient or unpopular. Let that be who you are. You won't regret the investment because your character is the one thing that will never be taken away. It's yours to keep until the journey ends. And from where I stand, class of 2025, this shouldn't be too hard for you because it's who you are becoming already. Congratulations, we love you, and we're going to miss you. This year, as in years past, 8th grade students have been provided with an opportunity to write and present a promotion speech to be read here today. 8 student speeches were selected for further consideration and were presented to a panel of staff members, and 2 students were then selected to speak before you today. Before I introduce our first speaker, I would like to recognize all 8 students involved in this process. Percy Arsamont, Lexi Klubeck, Anthony Lamb, Brenna McCormick, Vera Regina, Jack Timpanaro, Milani Stevenson, and Moksham Nandecha. At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce Moksham Nandecha to deliver his address.
Good evening, everyone. Mr. Curtis, Mr. Gannon, teachers, families, friends, and fellow classmates. Today is a day of celebration. After 3 years of learning, growing, and figuring out who we are, we have made it. We are officially graduating Bayshore Middle School. It may not sound like a huge deal to some, but to us, this is the end of one chapter and the beginning of something completely new. Middle school has been a journey. We came in as nervous 6th graders, unsure of what to expect. We learned how to open lockers, navigate crowded hallways, and survive group projects. We made new friends, lost some, and learned important lessons along the way, some from textbooks, but many from experience. We have grown so much, not just in height, although some of us definitely shot up a few inches, but in confidence, in maturity, and in our understanding of the world. I'll never forget how scared I was to speak in front of the class in 7th grade, and now here I am giving this speech. We have had teachers who believed in us, pushed us, and helped us become better students and better people. And we have had family and friends cheering us on every step of the way. To all of you, thank you. We wouldn't be here without your support. One of the best parts of Bayshore has been the friendships we have made. From sharing snacks at lunch to laughing over the most random things in class, we have created memories that will stick with us. Whether it was struggling through group projects, cheering each other on during school events, or just having someone to talk to on a tough day. Those moments have meant so much. Even as we head to different high schools or take different paths, I hope we hold on to those connections and remember how much we have shared. To my fellow graduates, look how far we have come. We have overcome challenges, faced uncertainties, and still managed to smile, laugh, and stick together. High school might seem a little scary, but I know we are ready. We're stronger than we think, more capable than we know. Let's take what we have learned here and carry it with us into the future. Let's stay curious, stay kind, and never stop growing. Congratulations, class of 2025. We did it.
Thank you, Moksham. Now it is my pleasure to introduce Milani Stevenson to deliver her speech.
I would like to welcome Principal Mr. Curtis and Assistant Principal Mr. Gannon and thank all of you for being here this evening. We're not gathered just to celebrate the end of our time at Bayshore Middle School, but to admire their incredible journey that brought us here and to look ahead to the future that awaits us in high school. I'm here to offer a few words of encouragement as we step into this new chapter of our lives. T.S. Eliot once said, "What we call the beginning is often the end, and to make an end is to make a beginning. The end is where we start from." This perfectly captures the bittersweet moment of one chapter ending and another one beginning.
As we sit beside our fellow graduates and friends, we are getting ready to cross the finish line of middle school and take our first steps into high school, where fresh challenges and opportunities await us. While many of you have been at Bayshore for all 3 years, I just joined this year for my 8th grade year. When I first started middle school, I would have never imagined I would end in a completely different state, at a new school, and surrounded by people I didn't know. It felt like starting over. 8th grade felt like 6th grade again. My first day of school, I was nervous, unsure if I'd fit in or if I'd find my place here. But something felt different at Bayshore. The teachers, students, and staff didn't make me feel like the new kid. I felt included. Looking back now, I've seen how much I've grown from that experience. That scary beginning taught me to open up to new challenges and how to embrace change. Leaving middle school behind, I have learned that every ending is just the start of something new, and high school is that next big step. As we get ready to walk across the stage and close this chapter, let's remember everything that brought us here: the friendships, the challenges, and the memories. Let's carry the lessons we learned and the confidence we built into the future. High school will bring new opportunities, new people, and yes, new challenges. But just like we've done before, we'll face them with courage and curiosity. Congratulations to the Bayshore class of 2025. We did it, and the best is yet to come.
Thank you, Moksham and Milani. That was incredible. And the courage you show to stand in front of a room full of people like that and deliver those remarks, it really speaks to who you are as people. At this time, we are going to begin the awards portion of our ceremony. Presenting our awards, I would like to first introduce Assistant Principal, Mr. Michael Gannon.
The following students will be recognized as the recipients of the Department Awards. These awards are given to the highest achieving students in each department. Students receiving these awards have gone above and beyond and have been true assets to our Bayshore community. Please hold your applause until all recipients have been recognized. Mathematics, Moksham Nadecha. Science, Anthony Lamb. Language Arts, Kira Minch. Social Studies, Julie Costigan. Health and Physical Education, Nathaniel Lieger. Spanish, Shah Haq. French, Shaylin Good. American Sign Language, Sana Franklin. Instrumental Music, Michael Stumberger. Choral Music, Juliana Irvine. Technology, Logan Abramson. And Art, Allison Mallory. Congratulations, everybody. And now it is my honor to introduce the 8th grade school counselor, Mrs. Heather Frederick, who will present our next awards.
Dorothy Fenichel was a longtime counselor at Bayshore Middle School. Countless numbers of students benefited from her counsel. It is in her memory that we award this honor to a graduate who has overcome challenges and has achieved academic success. I am pleased to announce that this year's recipient of the Dorothy Fenichel Award is Brielle Kosovic. The Daughters of the American Revolution Award is given to a deserving student who has exhibited excellent citizenship and leadership. They have exemplified a spirit of cooperation. In addition, they have contributed endless hours of service to both the school and the community. In other words, this is the ultimate service award. This year, the DAR Award is presented to Grace Wall. To present the next award, I'd like to invite back up Mr. Gannon.
Congratulations, Brielle and Grace. Now it is time to present the High Honor Roll Award. The recipients of this award must qualify for the High Honor Roll for all 12 marking periods of middle school. Certainly a remarkable accomplishment. This year, we have 22 students who have achieved this prestigious accomplishment. It is my distinct privilege to present this award to this dedicated group of students to be recognized for their commitment to their academics. Please stand and be recognized. Logan Abramson, Persephone Arsman, Juliana Belenko, Julie Costigan, Isabella Generelli, Shaylin Good, Evelyn Kovacs-Petak, Anthony Lamb, Catherine Little, Dean Lyons, Evan Mazzola, Allison Mowery, Kira Minch, Moksham Nadecha, Cooper Nikresh, Luke Sabatino, Praneth Sidani, Kendall Smith, Jack Timbanara, and Taner Yamala. Congratulations. And now it is my honor to announce the Academic Achievement Award to one of these very deserving students. This award goes to the student who has received the highest grade point average. This year's recipient is Luke Sabatino. The Bayshore Service Award is presented to 8th graders who have continually gone above and beyond with their contributions to our school. This service can be exemplified in many ways, as they are the ones who consistently give of their own time and effort to help others in our school and community. It is my pleasure to announce this year's recipients of the Bayshore Service Award. Again, please hold your applause until all names have been called. The recipients are Sarah Alexander, Liam Corliss, Ryan Frazee, Kossup Grzybowski, Michaela Kenny, Evelyn Kovacs-Petak, Anthony Lamb, Brenna McCormick, Kira Minch, and Caden Polkowski. Congratulations, and thank you for your dedication to service to our school. And to present our final award, I'd like to introduce Miss Rachel Newman.
Alpha Delta Kappa is an international sorority of women educators established in 1947. Each year, they select an 8th grade student who has shown good citizenship and a strong work ethic from 6th grade to now. Although many of you are eligible for this award, it is only given to one person. I am proud to announce that the recipient of this year's ADK award is Lily McGuire.
Thank you, presenters, and congratulations to all of our award recipients. Now it is my pleasure to introduce once again the Bayshore Band. Thank you, Bayshore Band. Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Alphone, I have the honor and privilege to certify that the students before you have completed all the requirements for promotion as set forth by the Middletown Township Board of Education in the state of New Jersey. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to introduce our Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Jessica Alphone.
President Capone, Board of Education members, fellow educators, families, and most of all, 8th grade students. It is with great pride that I stand before you today to honor the 8th grade students as they celebrate the accomplishments of middle school and look forward with anticipation to the next chapter in their lives, high school. Students, congratulations on this significant milestone in your educational careers. Today is a day of celebration, reflection, and anticipation as you leave behind middle school and step into a new chapter which can bring about a mixture of excitement and nervousness. Think back to when you were 5th graders and about to make the leap into middle school. In that moment, it may have seemed overwhelming and a bit intimidating, but before long, you began to thrive in your new environment. I have no doubt the same will happen when you start high school in the fall. I can assure you these next 4 years will go by in the blink of an eye. And before you know it, you will be celebrating your high school journey and the start of adulthood. Make the most of every opportunity. High school has so much to offer you. As you look back on your middle school journey, filled with laughter, unforgettable memories, challenges, and growth, be proud of what you have accomplished, but envision the legacy you want to create as you move forward into this next phase of your journey. Middle school has been a time of discovery, growth, and transformation. You've learned who you are, what you are passionate about, and what it means to be part of a true community. Now, as you step into the new chapter of high school, you have the opportunity to build upon that foundation and cement your legacy. Forging your legacy in high school means more than just achieving academic success. Though that is important, it also means being true to yourself, striving for excellence, and making a positive impact on those around you. It is about setting goals, pursuing your dreams, and leaving a mark you can be proud of. Today is a big day. We're saying goodbye to middle school, and you're taking those first steps into high school, and that is a big leap. As you undertake this new challenge, I want you to remember something important. It's that big changes don't always require big actions. Small changes, tiny habits, can lead to big results. So today, as you get ready to embark on this next chapter of your journey, I offer you some advice. First, small habits matter. We often think success comes from huge changes or big moments. Real change happens in the little things you do every day. Reading 10 minutes a day, choosing kindness even when you're frustrated, asking questions when you're stuck. These tiny habits may seem small, but collectively, they build up into something powerful. Shift your focus away from being perfect. Focus on getting just a little better every day. 1% better, 1% stronger, one choice wiser. Second, you don't rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems. Goals are great, like getting good grades, making the team, or graduating again 4 years from now. But goals alone aren't enough. What matters most is what you do every day to get there. Your system, your routine. Are you building habits that support who you want to become? Want to be a good student? Create a habit of reviewing your notes for 5 minutes each day. Want to be a better friend? Make a habit to check in on someone once a week. It's not magic, it's consistency. Finally, every action you take is a vote for the kind of person you want to be. When you turn in your homework on time, you're casting a vote for being responsible. When you help someone who's struggling, you're voting for being a kind person. Each decision, no matter how small, is shaping the story of who you are. So graduates, today I ask you this question. Who do you want to become over the next 4 years? What legacy do you want to leave? Middle school is not the end, it's just the beginning of your story. And the habits you build today will write the pages of your future. You don't need to have it all figured out. You don't need to be the best at everything. But you do need to show up, try, and take one intentional step forward over and over again. Congratulations, 8th graders and high school class of 2029. Be proud of all that you have accomplished thus far and continue to make the most of each and every day. Be grateful and excited for all that the future holds for you. We are all so very proud of you and are looking forward to all that you will continue to achieve over the next 4 years. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Alphone. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now at the part of the program where we will distribute diplomas. As in years past, I would request that you not yell, cheer, or interrupt the presentation of names. It is important that every family hear the name of each graduate as it is called. They have certainly earned it. Please hold your applause until the end when all the names have been called. Assisting with the congratulations of the graduates and the distribution of diplomas are Mrs. Jackie Silvestri and Ms. Rachel Newman. Calling the names of our graduates will be Bayshore's 2025 Teacher of the Year, Mrs. Alyssa Cottrell, and 2025 Educational Support Person of the Year, Mrs. Heather Frederick.
Jaden Abrams.
Logan Abramson.
Isabel Agee.
Sarah Alexander.
Omar Ali.
Julia Amato.
Gisela Amaya Rivas.
Cole Antonio.
Ava Aravich.
Persephone Arsamont.
Simon Bainbridge.
Jose Barragan Ortiz.
Martin Barrios.
John Bartlett.
Josiah Bautista.
Juliana Valenko.
Noah Ben.
Nicholas Bennett.
Adriana Budd.
Hunter Bossert.
Honesty Billingsley.
Gavin Burkhart.
Henrique Caetano.
Anthony Capalupi.
Mason Cardenas.
Brielle Kosovic.
Sophie Cavallero.
Miranda Cawthon.
John Chella.
Kelsey Chance.
Matthew Chesick.
Aramis Childress.
Lucas Chimaraconi.
Liam Corliss.
Julie Costigan.
Julian Crampton.
George Krishon.
Austin Cullen.
Christine De La Cruz.
Michael DeAngelis.
Jacob Di Nicola.
Michael Denuzzo.
Anthony DePinto.
Jacob Diamond.
Zachary Durazio.
Maximilian Dowd.
Gavin Donzello.
Van Dowd.
Amelia Dykink.
James Engel.
Brandon Estrada.
Jack Farber.
Fiona Febo.
Lucas Fernandez.
Marley Fieldman.
John Fitzpatrick.
Ryder Florio.
Penelope Foy.
Sana Franklin Bartleson.
Ryan Frazee.
James Garby.
Isabella Generelli.
Kylie Glynn.
Dylan Godfrey.
Josué Gonzalez Gudiel.
Jack Godfrey.
Shaylin Good.
Logan Gross.
Stanley Grisbowski.
Ryan Haynes.
Shah Hawk.
Hunter Harmon.
Benjamin Hayward.
Noah Holmes.
Andrew Howard.
Liv Jackson.
Daniel Joyce.
Braden Kehoe.
Alexandros Kelasidis.
Michaela Kenny.
Sailor Ketchow.
Molly Kilbride.
Ireland Kirk.
Lexi Kloback.
Evelyn Kovacs Pitach.
Peyton Kulka.
Shivan Kumar.
Anthony Lamb.
Brenner Larson.
Samantha Lucen.
Riley Libero.
Catherine Little.
Nathan Logue.
Alessia Lebrano Lavadera.
Christian Lumen.
Dean Lyons.
Lily McGuire.
Brody Mardiak.
Evan Mazzola.
Kaylee McCormack.
Brenna McCormick.
Noah McDonald.
Connor McKnight.
Brody Menego.
Giovanni Mendez Escalona.
Adelina Meyer.
Emily Montero.
Allison Mowry.
Victor Moson.
Kira Minch.
Moksham Nandecha.
Owen Ness.
Emma Nestved.
Ava Wynn.
Cooper Kneecrash.
Isabella Novelli.
Colton Ogorzat.
Natalie Ortega Pental.
Melanie Owen.
Mason Park.
Declan Parker.
Madeline Policia.
Liv Pernice.
Adam Petrovsky.
Avery Pleece.
Caden Polkowski.
Noah Prata Nelson.
Madeline Prince.
Joshua Protentis Johnson.
Grayson Puzo.
Brody Ramirez.
Gavin Redman.
Vera Regina.
Hunter Redman.
Miles Rella.
James Richards.
Julio Rivas.
Ashley Richevsky.
Ryan Rosado.
Gabrielle Richevsky.
Kennedy Russell.
Luke Sabatino.
Aiden Sasso.
June Scherer.
Ian Schindler.
Sean Schau.
Braden Sheehan.
Jason Schickman.
Pranath Sadani.
Kendall Smith.
Landon Summers.
Donna Soriano.
Ava Spaltro.
Milani Stevenson.
Michael Stumberger.
Sophia Sturdy.
Bella Sapinski.
Lincoln Sino.
Jack Timpanaro.
Emma Train.
Robert Trigiano.
Juliana Irvine.
Olivia Ventura.
Grace Wall.
Aiden Wall.
Megan Wankel.
Haley Weiss.
Ryan Wellman.
Charlotte Wheeler.
Jonna Whitman.
Nalani Williams.
Annabelle Wilson.
Taner Yalama.
Nathaniel Yeager.
McKenna Zajac.
Oliver Zankovich.
Look around you. Look around you. Look around you. Look around. All right, the next line in my book is families, friends, and faculty. Let's hear it for the Bayshore Middle School class of 2025, but we already did that. All right, at this time, it is my pleasure to introduce the Board of Education President, Mr. Frank Capone, who will address the graduates.
Good evening, Bayshore. Before I address our graduates, I must thank a few individuals who make not only this day special, but each and every day of the school year. Thank you, Superintendent Dr. Alphone, for your dedication and leadership to our principal, Mr. Todd Curtis, and the administration for your tireless work, my fellow Board of Education members for your unwavering support to the district, and finally to the teachers for all you do for our children day in and day out. Students, as you prepare to begin the high school, it's normal to feel mixed emotions. Some of you may be anxious about the unknown, while others might be excited for what lies ahead. Whatever you're feeling, remember it's perfectly okay. Simply think back to the start of your middle school career. Look how far you have come, all you have learned, grown, tackled, and accomplished. High school is an excellent opportunity for you to explore new experiences, form lasting friendships, and pursue new dreams. Never forget that your parents are always here for you, supporting you and believing in your potential. Their greatest joy comes from your accomplishments, but also from watching you grow into the kind, independent, and bright individuals you are. Here's my advice to all of you. Embrace the journey and never give up on yourself. You are capable of achieving greatness, and everything you need to succeed is already within you. Believe in yourself, and you can accomplish anything. As you take on this new challenge, stay true to who you are. Shall you never forget your worth. You are on your way to a bright future. Keep moving forward and be you. You've got this. Best of luck, my friends, and congratulations, Bayshore class of 2025.
Thank you, Mr. Capone. Teachers, at this time, you may go and form the line of honor. Ladies and gentlemen, as we conclude our program, and for the safety of all attendees, please remain in your seats until all of the graduates and staff members have recessed from the gymnasium. At that time, please exit the building and meet your graduates at the car. As we conclude, I would like to thank the entire Bayshore community for your continued support, and a very special thank you to the dedicated professionals who made today possible. Facilities, custodial, security, technology, you are the unsung heroes on a day like today. So thank you. At this time, with my sincere congratulations, I would like to introduce the high school class of 2029.